You all know the term Besiege Wei and Save Zhao, don't you? That's Xi Jinping and Putin's game of Besiege Wei and Save Zhao. That is, I'll hit your U.S. embassy in Iraq, I'll hit you in Syria, I'll hit your U.S. base in Qatar, and I'll get Iran to avenge Soleimani's death. What's the ending? The oil supply between Djibouti and Angola is called the East African Line, and once the Iranian and the Middle Eastern gas seals off the Strait of Hormuz, the oil will not be $150 but $500 a barrel. Europe, the world, and the economy will be finished. The dollar is called the petrodollar. Didn't you block my SWIFT system, which is based on the US dollar? I'll kill the dollar. Putin's been waiting for this moment, you know? Under the conditions that I still have the gold and RMB to work with, I'll let Iran, Syria, Houthis, the Saudis, and the whole of Iraq ignite the war and cut off your oil and gas supply chain. The CCP has been playing that trick. The war ignited in the Middle East, including all the shelling in Iraq yesterday, has been planned long ago by the CCP and Putin and the Xi the Sun. It's to start the war in Ukraine while the CCP cooperates with Putin to intercept the financial sanctions of the US and the West. And those evil 5 countries are the CCP, China, Russia, Iranian, North Korea, and then those Middle Eastern little evil countries added to the mix now include the Saudis, the guy bin Salman, who was Pakistan originally. Those countries want to be carried out in the Middle East is called Besiege Wei and Save Zhao. That is, smash up the Middle East's entire world energy supply and ignite the war to achieve. You sanctioned the Russian SWIFT, or even the next step in sanctioning the CCP's SWIFT, Chinese RMB and Hong Kong dollar decoupling, and then affect my attacking on Taiwan. I'll let you the whole of the West's oil collapse. The U.S. in particular is a net exporter of oil, but the price of oil affects its economy and employment. Then Europe is totally oil and energy dependent. Once the whole of Europe is out of oil and gas, Europe will compromise on the Russian issues, continue to buy Russian oil, compromise on finance, and stop the SWIFT sanctions so that the CCP will be able to attack Taiwan, and this is called Besiege Wei and Save Zhao. I can tell you that right away what you'll see in Syria, Saudi Arabia, and Iraq is that U.S. bases and troops are going to be hit more than you can imagine and even release the virus.